to that point. Like I didn't start coming out to locals till like what season 3, but by that time I came out to locals, my jury was already fleshed out, and everyone was like, "Yo, who's this random jury player?" Like, so it's just like you kind of, and plus like when you run into people and they run into a character they haven't seen before, or like don't know how to fight, like you kind of have an edge over a lot of people. That's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
I just had an edge, and then sooner or later people started figuring her out. And then, you know, she got more buffs, and then it's like, okay, I can actually win with the character now.
Yeah, once the buffs come in, then all of a sudden you have an actual game plan instead of like just trying to cheese out your opponent, basically. But I mean, it's weird because like she saw so much representation in 6 early after release, right? When people were like, you know, spamming the level 2 super just to get like, drive damage and stuff like that. But like, it kind of feels like she's fallen off.
It's not that she's fallen off in this game. It's more of the fact the top tiers are just dumb. The top tiers just play a different game than her. Like I think overall she has everything she needs to win. But the thing is, the top tiers have everything they need to win and more. Like
True.
And that's actually right. The Luke one. Did you see the clip of Angry Bird just whiffing it like 17 times in somebody's face?
Yeah, you're just sitting there whipping it, and it's like, what am I supposed to do in that situation? Luke can press crouch MP, and he can press it again because he barely has to worry about whipping. Whipping is not a problem for him, because now if you mess up, like that's it. He's gonna hit you with 40%. Like it's just not fair.
No, I agree. And Doctor, you actually referenced something that I wanted to ask as well, talking about the way, like she was so representative. She was what, 3 of the people in top 8 at CEO were on jury versus we see so little of her now. Is there something, you think it really is just that the other top tier characters are just, you know, a little bit easier to pick up and play really effectively?
Well, I can say when it comes to Ken, yes. Luke, yes. Like those 2 characters alone. JP, I can't say he's easy to just pick up and play, but in some areas he does play himself where you don't like some fundamental skills in Street Fighter, like it's like spacing. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm like in the middle of the game at the same time.
Yeah, do you think?
I got it. Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, this is clutch up time.
So that clip came really crazy. But yeah, I mean it's interesting too because it's like obviously the top tier is a tippity top tier, but I feel like we do still see a fair amount of like the mid tiers, I guess we'll call them, even though they're like they'd be A tier in Street Fighter 5 pretty much. But it's just
I knew it.
yeah. Alright, that was kind of slick.
All right, so thing is, Juri's game plan is very basic. Like I don't know if you noticed what the game plan really is. Her game plan revolves around a lot of the system mechanics. It's a lot of drive rush and there's a lot of, you know, fireball.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
People will probably disagree with me, but I think Juri has some of the weaker neutral in the game. Like I may have low forward and I have heavy punch to fight, but those are very whiff punishable buttons. And like I said, when you're fighting Luke can kind of just swing his buttons and probably not have to worry about getting whiff punish half the time.
Yeah, people might still have a little bit of like trauma from the standing medium kick from 5 too.
Yeah, and her standing medium kick is like is a very big like shell. Like it's a shell of its former self. Because only thing they did with her stand medium kicking